Hello and welcome to OBS Visual Aid. Today we're going to talk about how to get started on your new iPad. The first thing that you're going to need to do is connect your iPad to a wireless network. Go ahead, click on Settings, go to Wi-Fi and click on OBS Guest. When the pop-up box pops up, click on Continue and you'll be connected to the guest network. The next step is to sign you into your Office 365 account, change your password to your own password, and activate all of your Office apps. And the easiest and best way to do this is to start with Outlook. Go ahead and click on Outlook. Now you should have already received an email address and a password. Your email address is your username, and in this case you will need to enter in the email address that was provided to you to move forward. If you don't have this information, please contact me and I will provide you with the information as soon as possible. My email address will be at the end of this video. Your email address will be your name with a full stop in between. So your first name, dot your last name, and our domain. For this video I'm using a test account. Next, enter in your password that was provided to you. Here is where we will change your password to your own password. Go and enter the password that you just entered a moment ago on current password. Next, I want you to stop and think about a good secure password before you proceed. I personally recommend that you mix 2 uppercase characters, 2 lowercase characters, 2 numbers, and 2 symbols. Once you have a good password in mind, please go ahead and enter in that password. Then click on Maybe Later and choose Skip. Whenever you receive a prompt to enable notifications, select Turn On and Yes. Now you've successfully signed into your email account. This should be the primary means of communication when you are in the school. What you've also done is you've also activated all of your other Office apps. Let's go ahead and open up Word so that you can see an example of what I'm talking about. Now we have activated Word. Let's do this again for Excel. Notice that every time I open up an Office app, I get this prompt to get started with 365. You'll only ever receive that once upon the first time of opening an Office 365 app. Once you've completed that step, you will never receive it again. So for example, if we go back and open up Word again, we will not get that prompt. This occurs for all of your Office 365 apps, except unfortunately for Skype for Business. Here you will need to sign in one more time. The reason why I have left the signing in of Skype for Business until last is because it gives you the opportunity to test the new password you've just created. Here is where you'll enter in the new password that you have just created. If you are successfully able to sign in, you know that it has worked. Here you will need to pop in your telephone number, and that's the last step of signing into Skype for Business. Skype for Business is an awesome tool. It allows you to send messages, have phone calls, and in some cases and on some platforms, share your screen, documents, pictures really easily, instantaneously. It's also very easy to find people that you're looking for using Skype for Business because it is connected to the OBS address book. So for example, if I wanted to contact Imogen Roscoe at our main office and I was unsure of what her email address is, I would simply click on Search and begin to type her name. It will automatically search our address book and list me everything with those letters in place. Now I can simply double click on Imogen and send her a message. That pretty much concludes the setup of your Office 365 apps. The next and last step is to connect you to our internal network. Currently you're connected to our guest network, which is fine, but it is a very limited, very slow and isolated network. There are no printers or no services or features attached to this network. To connect to our high-speed internal network, OBS, you'll need to go and open up your email, then click on Other, or Search. I would recommend clicking Search, and typing in Meraki. You should receive 1, possibly 2 emails with Meraki, but the first one will contain your username and password. Note your username is still your email address. However, your password is a little different this time. Go ahead, copy your password, go back to Settings, click into Wi-Fi, click into OBS, where you will be prompted to enter in your username, and then paste in your password and connect. When you get the pop-up box asking you to trust this network, go ahead and click on Trust. Now that you've successfully connected to the OBS network, you're good to go ahead and start using your iPad for your everyday OBS school day life. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions, inquiries, or if you need to know how to do something else, please do not hesitate to contact me. Take care, bye bye.